I feel like Pokemon has kind of had a tough go of things for the past few years. I mean, between Pokemon collectors, hobbyists, enthusiasts, businesses, it's supply and demand have always been like this huge, huge issue when it comes to Pokemon. I kind of feel bad for them. It's like they produced all these products last year, and then a lot of the community gets upset because prices aren't high enough. Sealed product is dropping and crashing. We had releases almost every week last year, it seemed. There were some weekends, some Fridays, where we got like 2, 3, even 4 releases on the same weekend, and we were just swimming in product all over the place. And then really since the release of Silver Tempest, there hasn't been a whole lot that has come out. We had the Paldea collection boxes, we've had some Crown Zenith come out. Other than that, there hasn't been a whole lot to kind of hold us over until the release of Scarlet and Violet EX, which isn't until the end of March. You're gonna have to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Is there too much product? Do you like it how it was last year when we had product all the time? Or do you prefer how it is now, where there's still some product out there? You can find some stuff at the stores, you can go to the stores, find some sleeve boosters, things like that. However, some of the sealed items starting to charge up in price a little bit. We talked about that last week when we went over booster box prices. Or do you prefer it like it is now, where there's just not a whole lot available? There's not as much to try and keep up with. Things are going to change this upcoming Friday, because we finally have a new release featuring the first EX of the Scarlet and Violet era, and that is Mimikyu EX. This is actually a really cool box. There's 4 packs inside. We're going to break through the contents. I'm going to flip you around. We're opening up an entire case of these. I like going through a case just to see if there's any variables, any outliers. There's all these conspiracy theories that always go around when it comes to opening up different products. So I like to open up a sealed case just to kind of see if there's any consistency issues or things like that. But really, really cool looking product. The silver borders obviously look supreme. Let me know what you think of the silver borders down below. I'm going to break this open so that way we can get a little bit better of a look at it. As I'm doing that, I do want to remind everybody we're giving away a Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. If you want to win that, you just have to go back, watch the video that we just posted on Friday. You just like, comment, subscribe. You know, the same spiel that pretty much everybody does. Here's the Mimikyu EX. This is the jumbo right here. Not a bad card, and it looks really cool. It'll be very interesting to see how this performs in the format. Obviously, we have rotation looming. It's coming after Scarlet and Violet. There's only a couple more major events that'll happen in the current meta, in the current rotation, and then pretty much everything up until Chilling Reign is going to basically rotate out unless it's got a different indication marker in the lower left-hand corner. But Void Return obviously reminds me a lot of Spinning Turn from Donphan back in the day. Does 30 damage for 1 Psychic. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If there's something worthwhile switching into, like maybe a big bulky Wailord, that could be, you know, not too bad. It really depends on how high these EXs go, how high some of the HPs are. Obviously, with V-Stars, V-Maxes, we got some pretty bulky Pokemon out there, so 30 damage might not be a whole lot when it comes to this Void Return attack, but it'll be interesting. You might be able to move into something that locks them down. And then we've got Energy Burst, which has 3 energy attached to it, so a double colorless, and then also a Psychic Energy. Kind of reminds you of X-Ball attacks, things from Mewtwo EX, things from Evital EX, but this attack does 30 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. So if you're switching this out and putting something up there that's stall, or if you're switching this out and putting something up there that's bulkier, you might be able to start really attaching some energy to this Mimikyu EX and really do some damage. 190 HP, obviously not going to be a whole lot in the current meta, but it'll be interesting to see how it unfolds moving forward. And then we've also got this sweet looking Graevard. I absolutely love this Pokemon right here. I'm not going to go through the attacks because it's not as big as what Mimikyu EX has potentially, but still really, really cool looking card. You see the silver borders on here. Obviously, this has a holofoil pattern. They recently released the reverse holo pattern. Everything looks really, really good with Scarlet and Violet. I'm extremely impressed, very excited. I was so nervous for a very long time at how Scarlet and Violet was going to be, because we had so many sets with these trainer galleries, with these Radiant cards, and I thought, okay, how are we going to continue doing this? Because pull rates are obviously seeming much better, and if we go back to only getting 6 hits out of a booster box, we're kind of in a whole lot of trouble. People are going to be very, very upset. So here's the pack selection inside here. You get 2 Silver Tempest packs, a Brilliant Stars pack, and a Fusion Strike pack. Not bad. I wish there would have been something else instead of Fusion Strike, maybe a trainer gallery set like an Astral Radiance or a Lost Origin. Silver Tempest obviously makes sense that there's 2 of those because that's the most recent released main series set. We're going to start out, we'll just kind of go in order here. We'll start out with these 2 Silver Tempests. Like I said, we're going to be expecting anywhere between 8 and 10 hits out of this entire case. So not a whole lot that we're kind of expecting out of this case, as we start off with a Malamar right there. So that's pretty cool. I will give away the code cards. I always forget to do that, so I'm going to do that while we go through. But 8 to 10 hits. The trainer gallery sets, you usually are expecting to get about 15 hits out of a booster box. We're opening up 24 packs, which is 2/3 of a booster box, so we're not expecting to get 15 hits by any means. And also Fusion Strike, obviously not a trainer gallery set, so the hits are less in a set like Fusion Strike, but we still expect to get, I don't know, maybe a hit out of it, which will help us keep up to that 10. See, now I already forgot to give away that code card. Keep up to that 10 hit or 8 to 10 hit expectation. So Brilliant Stars, moving on to that. We'll see if we can pull something out of this, which we can. Look at that, a Rangaroo. That's very exciting. And then finally, we're going to finish up with Fusion Strike here. I forgot. I need to get more penny sleeves. I really need to get more penny sleeves. I ran out, and I just keep forgetting to order them. All right, let's see what we get out of Fusion Strike. Looks like it's just absolutely nothing. And there is the code card for that one. So moving into box number 2, all we got out of that is trainer gallery cards. So like I said, without the trainer gallery anymore, that would have been a complete dud box, which a lot of people don't want to spend $20 on a collection box. And that's something else worth noting here, is that this is going to be like the last product that is still at the current MSRP outside of like the World Championship decks, because after this, with the release of Scarlet and Violet, MSRP is going to go up, and that's definitely going to play a factor in a lot of people's spending habits. So let's see what we can get out of box number 2 in this sealed case here. You should be able to find these at retail stores this upcoming Friday. Boom! Zeraora V. Nice. I absolutely love that artwork. That's from the back half of the trainer gallery. So 3 trainer gallery hits so far. Not too bad. But yeah, the trainer gallery back half is a little bit more difficult to pull something from than the front half of the trainer gallery. So definitely fun to see that. It's got a little bit of value associated with it. Not a whole lot, maybe $6 or $7. But still a really cool pull. Very cool mon. Very cool card. So I'm super excited for that. We just recently finished up vending the Knoxville Regional Championship. I talked about that last week, as we've got a Professor's Research Holo. It was an absolute blast. The people who I met down there, the people who watch the channel, first of all, thank you so much for coming over, stopping by the booth. It was so great to see you all. Oh my goodness. As we've got a Mew VMAX alt art from Fusion Strike. Are you kidding me? Holy buckets. I was not expecting that. Here I am spieling about Knoxville. And we just pulled a Mew VMAX secret rare alternate art from Fusion Strike. Are you kidding me? Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous and very, very exciting. I was not expecting that at all. So huge hitter in box number 2. Way better than box number 1, where we pulled just 2 of the front half trainer gallery. Wow, that is a holy buckets pull right there. So back to what I was saying, it was a lot of fun. I had so much fun meeting you all. I've had a lot of questions about regional events. We will be attending the Fort Wayne regional event at the end of March, kind of beginning of April. It's the last weekend in March, so registration is open. If you want to come to play or just hang out as a spectator, you can do that as well. You can play in side events. There's games that they have all weekend long. There's a wall full of vendors. It's an absolute blast. If you're close to Fort Wayne, Indiana, or just looking for something to do that weekend, definitely check it out. It's an absolute blast. I hope to see you guys there. Otherwise, we will be at the Milwaukee, Wisconsin Regional Championship, which is in June. So maybe if you guys aren't doing anything, maybe come to one or both or either or. As we've got a Gardevoir and a Magearna V, so a double banger, bang, bang. Very exciting. This isn't bad. So we're already up to 7 hits. So I do think we'll get to that 8 that we kind of expected. I'm still kind of flabbergasted by this Mew VMAX that just kind of came out of nowhere. That is absolutely amazing. As we move into Brilliant Stars, we're not even halfway done yet. Holy buckets, we're not even halfway done yet. We're going to get another hit as we've got a Zarude V making an appearance. I'm really excited for EXs. EXs were a huge part of the competitive game for me. I didn't play so much in back when EXs first debuted, but when EXs were prevalent in black and white, and then X and Y, I was definitely very into playing the competitive game. It was a lot of fun. So if you haven't tried it yet, I'd highly recommend checking it out. I was talking to Real Breaking Nate over the weekend because he was in Knoxville, and both of us are signed up to be in attendance at Card Party in June. So if you're going to Card Party, Nate and I are working on some things to kind of try and increase the competitive scene a little bit, maybe get some more younger faces interested. So definitely, if you haven't looked into Card Party yet, I would highly recommend checking it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's located in Anaheim. But Real Breaking Nate and I will be working together to try and figure out some really fun competitive stuff, kind of teaching the game to people of all ages. We'll bring some decks along, a bunch of decks along, so that way people can play. They have something readily made. They know kind of how to make a deck, learn how to play. It's going to be so much fun. I really hope to see a lot of you. That's being organized by Pat Flynn, Deep Pocket Monster. Wonderful, wonderful guy. Definitely check out his channel if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you are already subscribed to Pat Flynn, but you never know, to Deep Pocket Monster. He has amazing content, really, really great at storyboarding, storytelling, and check out Real Breaking Nate too. He does phenomenal work, and he's really kind of upping his game, traveling around to events and kind of doing bigger videos that are longer, but really behind the scene. And like I said, storyboarding a lot of stuff. So definitely check them out. Just really, really good people for the community. Nothing in that. We just got Dedenne. We just got one trainer gallery card, and that was basically it. So that was way less exciting than the Mew VMAX that we opened up. Way less exciting, but it's all right. We got 2 boxes left. We're already at 8 hits. So like I said, we expected to get 8 to 10. So as long as we get 2 more hits in these last 2 collection boxes, we'll pretty much be spot on with our assumption. There's the code card for that box. We've got same packs. I thought when I originally looked at this, I thought they were Astral Radiance, but they're definitely Brilliant Stars. So I was a little bit confused when that first came out. All right, let's see what we get out of Silver Tempest pack number 1. We got absolutely nothing. So let's try Silver Tempest pack number 2 and see if we can get something out of there. I just want to remind you guys, go back, watch the video that we just posted last Friday. So you can be entered to win an Ultra Premium box from Celebrations. Hit that subscribe button down below if you enjoy the content. We are slowly climbing to 100,000 subscribers, which is going to be like the biggest Pokemon giveaway on YouTube ever. I've got 3 vintage booster boxes. I've got Team Rocket. I've got Stormfront and Rising Rivals. And we are going to be doing a massive pack break with 100 different winners. We're going to break every single pack open for free. You'll all be able to enter to win. And then all the hits are going to be graded for free by CGC with a special commemorative logo on the top celebrating the event, 100K giveaway. It's going to be great. And then we're also giving away something basically every single 1,000 subscribers. So the Ultra Premium collection from Celebrations, as we move on to our last box, is our giveaway for 93,000, and then 94,000 will be next. When we hit that, we'll do a giveaway for that, and then we'll keep going until we get to that 100K mark, that 100K goal, as we enter into our last box of the Mimikyu EX. If you're still with me, if you're still watching, because I know that these videos can get a little long, and we're at 13 minutes already. If you are still watching, let me know what you think so far. Just hit that comment button down below. Let me know what you think so far of these boxes, if you plan on picking any up. It doesn't look like the hit rates are that bad. We've got 10 hits already. We did not get shut out in any box, and we won't get shut. Oh, yes, a Lugia V. Nice. Lugia V just won both regional events over the weekend, the one in Knoxville and the one overseas. So Lugia V, very, very competitive, continues to make its dominance in the competitive scene. So we're up to 12 hits already, basically coming in close to what you would expect out of a booster box, which is pretty cool. You do factor in the fact that these are $20 a piece, so 6 times 20 is $120, but basically, and you only get 24 packs as opposed to 36 packs. Basically close to the cost of a booster box, but a little bit less pack. Hey, Rayquaza VMAX, the black and gold. We are on a heater. Back-to-back boxes, back-to-back hits. Lots of trainer gallery pulls. Lots of trainer gallery pulls. And the only real big hitter that we got was the Mew VMAX alternate art, but that was a giant hitter. Outside of that, nothing absolutely huge. That could all change with this Brilliant Stars pack. We could pull an alternate art Charizard out of this pack, which would be, I mean, these collection boxes would be absolutely busted then if that were the case, as we get a holo Empoleon instead. But overall, definitely had some success here. As we move into our last pack, Magic. Hopefully we can pull something else out of Fusion Strike. If not, the Mew VMAX, we'll take it. We're not going to complain about pulling that, and we get a Butterfree holo. So that last box, everything had at least a holographic rare, but still, look at this. This isn't bad at all. So if you factor in the total amount of hits, if you're including trainer gallery cards, we didn't get a single Radiant card. 4, 8, 12, 13 hits. Not too bad. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch and listen to me ramble. Really appreciate you guys more than you will ever know, more than I will ever be able to convey. If you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the channel. It's all because of you guys that we continue to grow. So thank you so much for everything. I'll be back on Thursday with another video going over Celebration. Some of the singles are starting to do pretty well over the last 3 months. And then Friday, we're going to talk about why maybe you shouldn't buy Crown Zenith Elite Trainer boxes. So until then, guys, thank you so much for everything. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.